Yo boys, so today we will be showcasing Naruto. You might be asking yourself, D1, why are you showcasing Naruto? That is because over the past week and a half this game has been out, he's been buffed several times. His passive has been buffed. He's just overall been buffed a lot of times. I think he's been buffed 3 to 4 times now. I'm not entirely sure, but he's definitely been buffed a lot. Because, you know, he's obviously got to be a decent unit. So today we're going to be checking him out. I do have a good trait on him. He is max ascension with good stats. Talking about good stats, let's just reroll his range real quick. See if we can get something. No, we can't. All right. But yeah, I do have him basically maxed out as far as possible. Ascension 3, Deadeye, good stats. Yeah, he's basically as good as he will be. And we're going to be comparing him to some other characters if possible. Just checking out how good he is and what he can do, basically. All right, so we are in game now. Let's just place down some money units and have Naruto placed down probably in the middle right here. I might have a Vegeta in the back just in case we have some leaks. So he does have a passive which increases his damage with every attack performed, and a passive that increases his damage after not attacking for 6 seconds, which means that he will get about minus 15 SPA and 36% damage added, which is very, very good. I'm pretty sure his placement is very good. So we have 1.59 thousand damage. Actually, no, we'll max out. We'll probably max out at 1.83, 1.84. Okay, so he does on placement about let's just say 1.8k with a 5.4 SPA with cone AoE. Oh no, 1.83. Yeah, 1.83. All right, so 1.83k with a 5.4 SPA, which I would say is very, very strong. Because that is for cone AoE on placement. If you get this guy with Monarch, his group DPS will decrease, but he'll be a very good placement unit just because of his pretty low SPA and very good, you know, AoE on placement. Cone is quite a good AoE to have on placement. All right, so on upgrade 1, he does 2.74 thousand damage, about 5.4 SPA, and 23 range. I really like the fact how the UI works now. It's nice that it kind of just, you can press F and it doesn't go away whenever you upgrade a unit, because that used to be quite annoying. All right, so at upgrade 2, he does 3,000 damage, 5.4 SPA, and 24 range. So he doesn't get a new attack yet, which is pretty surprising. But he seems to be a fairly decent placement unit. He's fairly cheap so far, and yeah, his range is pretty solid. All right, so we have some more money. So he does about 3.81k now, 5.4 SPA. His SPA seems to largely stay the same. Oh no, it goes down here in a second. And 26 range. His cone is I don't know how to describe it. It is a relatively small angle, if that makes sense. Normal cones, this seems 45 degrees-ish, but normal cones are slightly, they have a slightly more angle. So it would be like this. So his cone is relatively not wide, if that makes sense. It's relatively small. So next up, upgrade 4, we get a new move, 5.3k damage with a 4.6 SPA with 32 range. So Naruto seems to be a fairly decent, you know, DPS character. He does have a critical trait, so he has a 45% chance to do 1.5x damage. So he has a 45% chance every attack to do about, let's just say 7.5k damage-ish. Which is pretty good. If you consider his SPA and 4 placement, it seems pretty good. So, next upgrade, upgrade 5. He does 5.72k damage with a 4.6 SPA and 3.3 range. So his range is fairly small. His AoE is, I guess, kind of slightly bigger than placement Sanju, which is not too bad. It definitely doesn't seem to be too bad. His DPS seems insane though. Alright, so 6.1k damage, 4.6 SPA with a 34 range. I might have to place down Vegeta can handle it, just in case I'm about to have an egress down here too. But yeah, so 6.1k, 4.6 SPA, and 34 range. Let's upgrade him again. He is getting quite expensive now though. 7,000 damage. He gets a new move next time. So 7.2 thousand damage. So he does seem to do, like, he's mainly just, I think, a good DPS character because his AoE is not like too big. It's about, I think, 4 units if they're close to each other, maybe 5. We'll see it in a second. But yeah, he does have very low SPA with pretty good damage. And then I have a crit rate, so I don't have any base stat increases. So yeah, he hits about 5 units. If there be 5 units, he'd hit about 5 units per attack. So that's not too bad. Okay, so his next move is still Beast Bomb. I assume that would just make his circle slightly bigger. And he does get a big damage increase, but also a SPA increase. Yeah, so that made his circle slightly bigger. But it did give him a huge damage increase, about like a lot added onto it. And definitely a SPA increase, but also he has like decent range, 38 range. Yet again, I don't have any base stat increases. I've crit on him, so which is not too good because he's not multi-hit, but he will do, when he crits, he will do a lot of damage. So next attack, or well, next upgrade, he does about 11,000 damage with a 5 SPA with 41 range, which is, yeah, the range is definitely getting quite decent now. He's also not too bad. Like, he's killing almost all these. Wait, is his AoE bigger than it actually shows? Is he one of those units? Let me check, because I swear he was not supposed to hit that. I don't know. Anyway, upgrade 10, he does 11.43 thousand damage with a 4.6 SPA with 43 range, which is pretty solid. Yet again, if you factor in the 50% chance to do like basically 50% more damage, so that means he will, like, half the time he'll be doing 16,000 damage, actually slightly more, but yeah, he'll be doing about 16 and a half, no, actually 17,000 damage, yeah, every 4.6 seconds. So he's definitely very good for just raw DPS, if that makes sense. Let's just max him out real quick. So at max, he does 12.95 thousand damage with a 4.2 SPA and 44.5 range. Let's just compare him to like a different character like Cheyenne, because she's a 5 placement, and let's just compare her to, you know, him. So we get a maxer, of course, and let's just max her out real quick, because she does have a passive that is better with Deadeye. But I think for DPS, like raw DPS and everything, Naruto might just be way better. They're both max level with the exact same stats, so we will be able to compare them relatively fair. So yeah, look at that DPS difference, guys. Like, of course she will do like more because of her passive and whatever not, but I'm pretty sure this is her max upgrade. So if you compare that to Naruto's DPS is actually insane. Like, look at that, 7.51 thousand, 5.8 SPA. That DPS is, let me upgrade her. Yeah, so it's 1.27k versus 3. Wait, that's actually an insane. So Naruto's actually very good, I think. He might just be like kind of like Vegeta, like just a boss killer in a sense, because 3,000 DPS for a 4 placement with Deadeye, by the way. So I'm pretty sure Deadeye is like a 20-30%. Wow, wait, Naruto's actually very good. That's crazy. But yeah, so Naruto is very good for just raw DPS. His AoE is not that good, so I still recommend, you know, getting Cheyenne or something over him, probably. But yeah, he's definitely insane for DPS. Like, look at it. He's a 4 placement, and that is with Deadeye. So yeah, you gotta consider that if you do get Ethereal on him, he is definitely worth evolving, as you can see right here, because 3,000 DPS is very, very good. He does have semi-decent circle. It's not a small circle. So if possible, if you do get a good trait on him, he's definitely worth evolving now. His DPS is pretty insane. So yeah, please consider leaving a like and subscribing if you found this useful. Have a nice day, and bye-bye.